So this is expanding brackets and how to work things out in algebra when you've got stuff in brackets and multiplying them out. So expanding brackets is kind of the name put on when you've got two brackets like so here and you want to expand them out or multiply out all the different terms in it. So what we've got here in a question like this, the first thing I always say to people is do a little bit of a tip here. And the tip is to colour code the things inside the first bracket. So make the first part of the first term in the first bracket into red maybe, and change the second term in the second bracket, some colour of your choice, green, blue, whatever you want. I've used purple here just for illustration purposes. So this makes it much easier now, because what you want to do is you want to multiply every part in this bracket by every part in this bracket, and to do that we're going to start off by splitting up the brackets, as we say. So we say the first part of the first bracket, which is red x, is going to multiply by everything in the second bracket, which is x plus 5. And by doing this red x is going to multiply by everything in the second bracket. Similarly then we're going to say the second part of the first bracket, which is purple plus 2, multiply by everything in the second bracket, which is x plus 5. And that's called splitting up the brackets, and it's nice to do that. Now when we want to start removing the brackets and start multiplying everything out, we now say x by x is x squared, x by 5 is 5x, 2 by x is 2x, and 2 by 5 is 10. And we're nearly there. We can see here that we've only got two things that are like terms, as they're called in maths. We've got 5x plus 2x, and so to give us our final answer here, we tidy up that, simplify, as we say in the maths world, giving us x squared plus 7x plus 10, and that's the answer to that one. Example number 2 here, another question is x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 6. First thing to do here is always change our colour coded tip, which is change the first part into red and the second part into some colour of your choice. So I've used purple. So then we split up the brackets. We say first part of the first bracket multiplied by all the second bracket, and the second part of the first bracket multiplied by all the second bracket. So you've got your red x here multiplied by the second bracket, and you've got your purple plus 3 multiplied by the second bracket, and that's known as splitting up the brackets. Removing the brackets now, we've got x by x is x squared, x by minus 6 is minus 6x, be careful of signs, plus by minus, so unlike signs give minus, and x by 6 is the same as 6 by x, 6x, 3 by x is 3x, and plus 3 by minus 6, be very careful here, plus by minus is minus, so unlike signs give minus, 3 by 6 is 18. And then we've got, that's removing the brackets, and finally we've got a little bit of tidying up to do here. Minus 6x plus 3x, be very careful, this is our old friend when the signs are different. When the signs are different, take the small number from the big, keep the sign the big number, and it's tall, majestic hills. So when the signs are different, take the small number from the big, so 3 from 6 is 3, and keep the sign the big number, so minus, so that's going to be a minus 3x, and the other two just fall into line x squared and minus 18, they don't have to be tidied up with anything. So that's that one. Another question here is x minus 2 times x minus 7, example 3 I think this should be called. So using our tips here again, of course the colour coding, that should be just common now. And we say first part of first bracket, which is red x multiplied by all the second bracket, which is x minus 7. Second part of first bracket, which is minus 2, purple minus 2, multiplied by all the second bracket, x minus 7. And I would really argue that up as far as this line, you've not really done any maths. You've carried out a tip, which you get no marks for, and then you've done a bit of art here where you split it up or whatever you want. But you know, that should be fairly reasonable for everybody to get. Then multiplying out the brackets, or removing the brackets, x by x is x squared, x by minus 7 is minus 7x, plus by minus is minus, 1 by 7 is 7, and it's x by 7 is 7x. Minus 2 by x is minus 2x, and minus 2 by minus 7, like signs give plus answer, and 2 by 7 gives 14. So that's called removing the brackets, and again we've only one thing to tidy up here in the middle, minus 7x minus 2x, and this is when the signs are the same, add numbers, keep sign, when the signs are the same, add numbers, 7 and 2 is 9, and keep 9, giving us minus 9x. Of course these two just fall into line here. Do we have any more? We have one more example here, x squared plus 2x times x minus 3. So again our colour coding going on for the first two parts, red x squared and purple plus 2x, and splitting them up we get x squared multiplied by x minus 3, And so that's the first part of the first bracket multiplied by all of the second bracket, and the second part of the first bracket, which is purple 2x, multiplied by all of the second bracket. That's splitting them up. And now we've got x squared by x. Be careful, because that's going to be x cubed, and x squared by minus 3 is minus 3x squared. 2x by x, so be careful here, plus plus is plus, 2 by 1 is 2, x by x is x squared. And then we have 2x by minus 3, so plus by minus gives us minus, 2 by 3 is 6, and of course 2x by 3 is 6x. So, we have two things to tidy up here. In the middle, we've got this minus 3x squared plus 2x squared, and of course this is our old friend when the signs are different. Take the small number from the big. So 2 from 3 is 1, and keep the sign in the big number, which is minus. That's going to be minus 1x squared there in the middle, and the x cubed is nothing else to tidy up, so that falls down to the next line, and similarly minus 6x. And that is that question done. And that is them all done, so hopefully that's a help on expanding brackets.